Hey traders, John Hall here. Just a quick update across the markets. Let's get into it. Don't place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty traders, make sure you grab that free trading course link in the description. Just want to give you guys a quick little update across what's actually going on in the markets right now. So today we actually had a little update. Nothing has really changed yet as of my last few videos. We can really see that we're still just struggling around this level here. So depending on what actually happens over the next few days is going to give us a really big key and sign, a really big key and a really big sign of what's likely to come moving forward. So if we actually bring up this trend line through here, guys, we can see we actually have this trend line right here from there to there. Resistance, support, and now we have all this resistance through here. So the big thing that I'm actually really watching for, the big thing I'm really keeping an eye for is this level here, right? Because if we open up these charts, we can see resistance, resistance, resistance. This is a very big telling sign. So we are actually getting what I expected to happen, which was a bit of a pullback first. But we could be developing a bit of a head and shoulder formation here. So it's really like what's going to happen here. We got like a bit of a left shoulder, head, and then right shoulder, right? And then we actually start to see a movement on the downside. So is that exactly what we're going to get? I don't know. If we actually, now, here's the thing, guys. I could be completely wrong about what I just said there, right? I do see more downside to come with what's going on. I believe we're going into a recession. But here's the thing. That we don't know, right? If we actually start to do something like this and we start to break up above that level through there, guess what? We're probably going to go for a bullish run, and that makes no sense right now because the trend is still overall down, so it's very, very risky trying to go long here. But we are developing this sort of sideways movement through here once again. If I go to my 4-hour chart, right, you can see on my 4-hour chart here, you can see we're developing still this overall sort of bear flag formation from there to there, right, down there, sideways movement, and then we actually have this movement on the downside. And so we can see that that's what's actually going on through there when it comes to this market here. So all I just say, guys, is that the big picture on this is still trending. As you can see, we're still making lower highs. So this could just be a bit of a fake out to the upside before we see another move to the downside. Okay, so do not be trying to think that this is definitely going to go. This is definitely going to go up, because if you actually look at these resistance levels here, right, there's actually a lot of resistance around that level right there. Notice right here, this sort of 4,021 level. Notice that through there. Notice how we've actually got a lot of resistance, and we could actually be getting a lot of resistance through there as well too, right? So a lot of resistance through there, a lot of we could be, and then if this actually does fail here, guys, this week, and we start to roll over, then we're probably going to have a move to the downside. So this is a do or die week for the markets where we are right now. In that, let's go have a look at the good old gold market. And gold's actually still looking pretty strong, right? Gold's actually starting to slowly continue up from here. We're starting to get some pretty nice strong movements out of gold. And so I was actually expecting to see a bit of probably a bit more of a pullback, but now we're just starting to develop this sort of sideways sort of range. We're right at that level of resistance right now. You can see that's what that last sort of resistance level all through there. And also you can see how this last support all through here. This last support and resistance all through. That's where it's actually holding right now, where we're at. If we go bring up the daily charts, then we could actually have that level of resistance right now. So we are going up. I wouldn't be too surprised, guys, to actually see gold actually continue now going sideways through here. So sideways, sideways, sideways. Wait for the moving average to catch up, and then we're likely to see some incredible upward moves from there. And so that's what I'm seeing through there, guys. And that's what's going on right now when it comes to the mining sector. Now, let's go have a quick look at the good old cryptocurrencies, because I think the cryptocurrencies, guys, could be really setting up for some really big moves. And it's really important to understand what's happening and what's going on here. Let's have a look at good old Bitcoin. Bitcoin right now, guys, has definitely indeed just been doing nothing right now. And this is the calm before the storm with Bitcoin. Mark my words, guys, if we start to get a really big, strong movement on the downside, something like this coming soon, right, good out of Bitcoin, then we could expect to see 10,000 in that there. Okay, so we could expect to see 10,000 coming through there. I can't say what I want to say. Anyway, let's go have a look at the good old Ethereum. And Ethereum's doing the exact same thing. Look, Ethereum is actually squeezing up the squeeze of these markets here, right, is definitely real right now, especially with Ethereum. And if Ethereum starts to get something like this, guys, again, we start to get something like this with Ethereum, coming like a big sell-off day like that, we're about to see a bit of a move on the downside with Ethereum, which is not a bad thing or good thing, right? To me, I think we have a lot more downside to come when it comes to the Ethereum and Bitcoin market. But then I think long term, we actually see some really big movements to the upside. So guys, there's a lot of movement that's happening right now across the markets. All I do say is make sure that you are definitely being patient and not jumping in because of a thinking and so on and so forth. Otherwise, these markets are going to chop you out and spit you out. And it's best to just make sure you keep sticking to a strategy and keep sticking to a plan. And obviously, I teach you my strategy for free in that free trading course in the link in the description. So go get it now, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.